Well, hello guys, welcome back. My house is haunted by Loki. Let me explain. I got up this morning. I felt kind of ambivalent about putting his lights on. I really believe in having your heart in the right place. Don't do something if you're just doing it because you have to. Do it because you want to. I don't think that, I can see both sides, but for me, I don't do it unless my heart's in it. So I didn't put his lights on. I did say hello to him. Came in here, then went back out for something, and his lights are on. I'm looking at them, I'm like, okay. Going through the day, and it felt like he was pushing me to do chores, because when I have something to think about, he thinks hard work is good answer as any. So, washing dishes, stripping clothes off the bed, doing laundry. Well, somewhere along the way, we opened the, ornament. There's like advertisement for the ornament that comes every year. We opened that and I threw one part away and I saw that I threw it carefully in the garbage. As I go down to do the laundry, I go in to take one load to put it in the dryer, and the lint trap is popped up out of the dryer, and there's no way that would do it on its own. It's like resting there, and I knew I hadn't cleaned it every time, which was weird because I usually clean it every time, and it was waiting for me. So I said thank you to him. I came back up, and the card that I had just thrown in the garbage that we don't need because we're not going to order the ornament, we never do, we just save the card for pretties, it was laying on the floor. He's just been doing mild level poltergeist activity today. And we did some other stuff to get ready for winter. It's in the 70s today. By Saturday, it's going to be in the 40s. So it's going to be pretty darn cold. So we've been making sure we're doing everything we can. Do we have enough food? Do we have enough clothes? There was a story with the clothes too where I didn't think I was going to have clothes for winter, and Loki was pushing me yesterday to look through the clothes hamper. Because when you're single, you do keep clean clothes, but clothes tend to sit in the hamper for a while. Miracle of miracles, I found one pair of sweatpants, one pair of pajama jeans, which I wear for jeans because I was lazy, and a pair of stirrup pants. So I have pants for winter. I had other stuff, but I was like, they're kind of fancy dress pants, and I was really worried how they would hold up from day-to-day wear because that's not what they're meant for. So I am lucky. I'm blessed. I have clothes for the winter. I have food for the winter. Because we aren't paying the insurance, we have enough money for food. So we're gonna be okay. And that was his practical way of showing me we'd be okay. And unrelated, though kind of related story, he has decided he has picked up owls as one of his animals. Because I've just been having this owl thing, and it hasn't been from La Santa, and I know it's not from any, great god, so I was like, well, who would it come from? Because, depending on the country, they have very different views, positive or negative. I would say almost like Odin, because it would be kind of Odin's bird, hangs out at night, expert predator. But, Loki's like, no, that's mine. That's my bird. And the Allfather doesn't care. The Allfather already has wolves and ravens. He's like, he really doesn't care. So Loki has owls now, which, they kind of make sense, especially the one I fell in love with, Little Pretty Girl. It's the Eurasian eagle owl, and they're one of the biggest species of owl. This is like a 2-foot tall owl. This is like mega owl. And people said about how terrifying their calls are, how they sound like screams of dying people. And I'm like, wow. And I played a call. Do you know what I got? Ooh. Ooh. And the females go, meh. Meh. Wow, that really sounds like demons. I'm like, what kind of mushrooms did our ancestors take? How does that translate into the screams of a dying woman? Are they sure they didn't hear a vixen? Because a vixen sounds like a dying woman. A vixen will do these blood-curdling screams at 2 a.m. and have the cops arrive. She'll have great fun. You wouldn't believe how many women get murdered in the woods around here. It's just a vixen being sassy. So yeah, he's having his fun. He's being Mr. Ghosty Ghosty. He's trying to get me some point to see if we have, if we have the ability to order a pizza and have like a pizza we order in. I think that's his plan for Halloween. We do have like little frozen pizzas, thank the gods. You suddenly have enough available cash when you don't pay certain bills. But I thank the gods for that because it was Loki showing me I would be okay. Plus, he appeared in a dream this morning. On top of all this other craziness, he appeared in a dream. He was a killer clown, and he had a telescope made out of a table leg. Because this makes absolute sense. And he asked me how you're supposed to kill people with it. I said, you don't kill people with it. It had like kind of like almost like a video screen at the one end. I said, you look in the one end and you watch stuff with it. You like watch people or something. And he's like, what's good with that? How do I make it so it kills people? And I'm like, what's wrong with you? And I didn't know it was Loki at the time. And remember, Loki especially told me not to talk to clowns, and here's this killer clown talking to me, is scary looking. And those are the only kind of clowns I like. I don't like happy looking clowns. Those ones actually give me the creeps. Killer clowns I'm fine with. This was like, kind of like, he didn't look demonic or anything, but you could tell he was planning to use that table leg to kill people. And that's the mafia boss we serve. He's like, why doesn't it kill people? Everything can't kill people. Yes, it can. Okay, fine. Yeah, Loki's like, let me tell you how everything in this room could kill people. He's so sweet and kind. I said to him in the All-Father last night, I said, it's like I serve two mob bosses, and I'm part of the family. And other people are having unfortunate events right now, and they just both smiled. I'm like, that's about it. So, provided the mob family doesn't kill me and bury me somewhere, I will see you guys soon. And if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Bye.